welcome to the second episode of the Middle East on Tyrone podcast. I have my sidekick with me today, Adrian Oneill. Adrian, say hello, please.
Say hello, please.
Why are you doing this with me?
Well, you lined it up. You laid it up for me, like.
Oh, here we go. This is the high quality content we're going to get today.
Yes.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't describe how I got the name for the podcast, because people probably read it and thought, oh, here we go, a Rabble podcast, Middle East Tyrone, but it's not. I'm originally from the Middle East. Adrian's from Tyrone.
Born and reared. Represent.
It took me about 3 weeks to come up with that name. That just shows you the power of my brain. But anyway, that's how the name came about. I think we'll have to start the podcast off talking about the elephant in the room.
There's no elephant in here, though.
The coronavirus.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So, me and Adrian are sitting about 6 miles apart here. Hand sanitizer out. Domestos on the floor. Can't cross the line. But
You know that hand sanitizer is flavoured?
yes.
It all tastes the same.
I haven't tasted it now, Adrian, to be honest.
It's strawberry flavoured, but it just tastes like pure alcohol.
I wouldn't know what alcohol tastes like now, but I wouldn't say I've tasted hand sanitizer. But
I should give it a go.
do you know, I was, this is actually a little an unknown fact. I was one of the first suspected cases of the coronavirus in Northern Ireland. I was ill. I had pneumonia for a few weeks there, which I didn't know I had. But I was isolated, got tested, didn't have it. And as I said, when the doctors told me, look, good news, you don't have the coronavirus, but you have pneumonia, it's like going to a doctor with your legs sore and going, look, your arm's alright, but your leg's broke. You know, wasn't really the best news to get.
No, it wouldn't be great, like.
But as I say,
You're right, you're grand.
and the first case of the coronavirus in Portadown,
Class.
of all places, had about Portadown, like, you know.
Is that Portadown and Lurgan?
Aye. I reckon the coronavirus started in that Meadow, what do you call that, shopping centre? That's the worst shopping centre in the world. Meadowview Street.
Meadowview Street?
There's no shops on it.
Oh, that narrows it down. Yeah, go ahead.
You do, you know the one.
In Portadown?
Aye, but
Bow Street Mall or Low Street Mall?
No, that's Lisburn. Meadow, whatever the hell it's called. The worst shopping centre.
Bow Street Mall is...
No,
that's Portadown.
Bow Street Mall is Lisburn. Trust me.
The McGowan buildings and all that crap.
No, Bow Street Mall is Lisburn. Trust me, I know, because I read the Bow Street Mall sign a million times waiting on Clare coming out of Primark.
That's amazing.
Google it there. It's Meadow Street, something the Meadow, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, so, but you have to respect that lad. He got tested for it. The doctor goes,
you should be alright, go on ahead.
He should be alright. So he goes to a football match, so it automatically infects 20 to 30 people. He probably stopped at the shop to get a Lucozade Sport, number 1 Isotonic sports drink. And sponsors. And infected a whole of Portadown. So.
But you're using Wembley too. You went to Wembley during the week, just after you get tested.
What for?
There's some football match. Or some concert. I don't know, he's in Wembley. Apparently. He's in fact a country.
Unbelievable.
This is class.
Unbelievable. But
there's a price in his head apparently.
You know, I think that Ireland's going to deal with the coronavirus the best out of the world. And I'll tell you why. I know somebody was in Dublin on Friday. They're walking down Grafton Street. There's a homeless man sitting, obviously begging for money, but he was thinking, you buy these big bottles of Cronut, or the bottles you get in the bar, but the big ones.
Like a litre and a half.
Litre and a half, or it is, right? Why, Cronut's stinking anyway, but anyway. He's going, obviously people walking past begging for money, he's just going, lifting up the bottle of beer going, the coronavirus. That's a brutal Dublin accent, but anyway. So
but that's how that one man sounded that one time from Dublin.
Exactly. That's exactly how he sounded.
So, can't criticise it.
So, yeah. But as I say, I was waiting on you to come over here today, right?
Go on.
And every other post is them Facebook competitions. You know, like 22 quid and you win a car.
Oh, I like a.
Which ain't no problem, right? Fair play if you wanna if you win the car for 20 quid. A couple of local lads have won cars.
But it seems to be that like these are the biggest competitions, and there's like Paddy from just outside English won this one, and Mickey from just outside Brownburn. All the real local freaks.
I won that.
I didn't.
Well, I haven't entered, so.
Well, that's probably why it's
still, but yeah. The comment section under them things are unbelievable, right? So you obviously have the ones who liked and shared, hope I win, and pray to, is it St. Anthony?
Please pick me.
Is it St. I wouldn't be up on the religion now. It's St. Anthony you pray to, is that if you want to find something? Well,
But
that's
sure,
it. What do you go, is that when you put out the Child of Prague? When do you put out the Child of Prague?
if you want, that's apparently if you want good weather on your wedding day, you put the Child of Prague.
I'll put it out anyway.
Dig a hole in the ground.
If
Put
you
it
want to win
upside down.
If I'm in the competition, I want good weather. Anyway, who wants to go lift a car in the rain? Especially if you don't know how to work the wipers.
Like a real tube.
Anyway, that's it, right? The best thing, right, is people who get deadly salty and deadly jealous of people win, right? So this young girl Norma won a C63 Mercedes Benz. I know nothing about cars, right? But I know it's a fast one, a very, very fast one. Super fast. You know,
not the 60 and
whatever, 4 seconds, whatever it is. Anyway, so
like that.
it's as quick as I eat a Big Mac. That sort of speed. So young girl wins the car, right? And all thing you can say is well done, or wish it was me.
Anybody can
Wish
win.
it, right? Then you have all these dung bags. Oh, good luck trying to get insurance, not.
She'll never be able to keep her behind the hedge. It's far too powerful.
First corners have been the hedge. How do they know, like?
But she's a rally driver.
Well, I know what I'd do, right? If I won a car like that, right, and I knew I couldn't handle her, right? Our boys from Mahra going mad here, going, what is this by that? Here, can't handle a yoke. Anyway,
Where are you raffling it?
sell it. As long as you sell it for more than what you paid for it,
Big 10.
a profit.
Oh, what?
There you go. And that brings me to the next thing. You know,
No, but you know them like and share competitions?
yes.
It's like this post, follow our page and tag 65,000 people. and then there's no limit to how many times you can enter, so you're like tagging everybody. My dog has a Facebook page, tag it to just to give.
I actually know why you quit Facebook.
What is that?
Dara O'Hagan.
Yes. Absolutely. That was one of the reasons why.
Absolute great guy,
Lovely fella, just a
great singer.
poison.
But he released a music video and tagged me in it as well, right? On my phone, never quit.
Such a pollution. I told him if he tagged me in anything again, I was going to stab him.
80-year-old on me. Oh, Dara, you're gorgeous. Oh, you're a great singer.
Lovely fella, I'd love to have you over to the house. Oh.
He's the most unclano man.
He's born in the wrong era. He should have been born in the 1840s. He's not unbelievable.
Anyway, what are we talking about there? Like and share. You go back to sharing things. I love, right? A dog missing in North Carolina.
Oh yes.
Majella
from fucking Portadown, liked and shared.
Majella, yummy mummy.
liked and shared and Portadown.
Yeah. And then you can't help but click into the profile, right? So you see, right? Job, yummy mummy. Studied at School of Hard Knocks.
Age for me to know and you to find out.
And hey, her cover photo is "You may know my name, but you don't know my story." Yeah, Majella, 6 beautiful children to 7 different men.
One night at a party in Belfast. I don't know which one it was.
List of skills: black belt and nappy changing.
Class. Can feed 7 children at once.
You know, on our Facebook just full of inspirational quotes with a lamb behind it. I may be a cat to the public, but anger me and I turn into a lion.
The worst one is that Marilyn Monroe quote. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Get out
of here, Majella.
Her worst 3 bags of cat and 4 balls of WKD.
And I tell you something.
One of those, can I speak to the manager?
Majella's Tuesday, what are you doing? I tell you something. I'm not defined by the days. Do what I want when I want.
You walk a mile in my shoes.
That just made a fucking sore feet anyway.
You walk a mile in my shoes. You try having 6 kids to 7 men from 7 different countries, and they all speak different languages. Then you come back to me and tell me that it's alright for me to drink brandy.
On a Tuesday, let him say.
But I blame them foreigners. It's foreigners' fault.
Whenever I was Calvos was the Highland. All over the place.
Aye, what are they at drinking in an Irish bar? Up and drinking their own bars.
Nothing Irish about them.
Oh, can I speak to the manager haircut too?
Oh, the short bob.
Aye.
Freak. That's class. You out there?
Oh, I just know so many people like that, like, you know. Like, I don't know, people probably look at my Facebook page and go, what a fucking tube. But, whatever.
People just look at you and think, what a tune.
That is also true. But, hey, big year for you, Adrian.
Why?
You getting married?
Oh, I'll get married in a year, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Big plans.
Excited?
Living for. Buzzing.
He's saying that with a straight face, Leon, by the way, if you're listening.
It's Leon's wedding, I'm just going. I'm excited, like.
You just have to tour up.
I just have to turn up. Wear a
aye.
suit, turn up.
Aye. Nice stag do be good crack. Hard to be a nice stag do, you know.
I know nothing about it. Ryan has an itinerary. Everything's like it's clocked out to the minute. It's great.
That's, hey, nothing wrong with the
9
plan.
to 9:35 breakfast. 9:37 bus leaves. You've got 2 minutes to go from breakfast to the bus.
As long as I don't have a Welsh bus driver. Remember the way?
Oh, gee. Well, for a start, went to a stag do in Cardiff, flew into, well, stag do's in Cardiff, so naturally you'd think, I should sort of fly into Cardiff. No, not a fucking bit, we'll fly into Bristol.
Aye.
You get a 2-hour fucking bus journey from Bristol to Cardiff. Oh my god.
And the bus driver, he was into boxing, and he must have asked me 1,000 times, you know Spike Mulligan? I don't know who Spike Mulligan. To this day, I still don't know who Spike Mulligan is. Oh, great boxer, right? So we're driving on whatever road it is. I'm going to call it the M6 from Bristol to Cardiff, right?
The motorway road.
The motorway road, the big road, with a good hard shoulder on it. Good tight one. And,
Thomas Collins there.
And he just kept showing me photographs of all these boxers, right? Him driving along, right? So I sit beside Clink from Blackwater, and between me, Horfan, Clink on one side, and the bus driver, Horfan, Clink on the other side, Clink was ready to jump off with a nearest fucking bridge. But I actually told him, right, and he obviously didn't know how much about boxing, right? Because I goes, I used to do a bit of boxing myself. So obviously he was interested, and he goes, how do you? He says, I used to spar with Charles Frampton. Now, Charles, right? He goes, you spar.
The worst lie I could ever.
Right, so I goes to
Charles Frampton's gonna fight a panda or something, is it?
right. So Charles Frampton is about 5'3", weighs about 8 stone, right? I'm 5'10", and weigh about 28 stone, right? And he goes, how did you spar Charles Frampton? Charles Frampton's a great boxer. I goes, he's not that good. I absolutely buried him. I go, so wasn't I to spar him again? No way. Is this cunt wind me up, or am I winding him up?
No one. You beat him, you sat down and punched him.
Wee Paddy Ward was ring girl that day. Anyway. Do you remember the journey home?
Oh, Christ.
On the rugby?
Oh, the rugby. It wasn't even a clear signal, the radio. It was like... And then the rugby ended, and it was just...
And then you decided to play My Throne song.
Oh, yes. I'm going to play it now.
No, you're not.
I'm putting it on now, just in the background. There's too much of this podcast now, I can't record it. So it's definitely going on.
No. Anyway, I recorded the Throne song one time because somebody
Best Throne song ever.
Somebody said to me that I wouldn't do it.
Best
But
Throne song.
no, because it'll come out ridiculous. The sound will come out ridiculous.
I'll cut it out.
I'll cut it out.
I'll enjoy it. Like,
I'll cut it out.
you can't cut it out, so 20 minutes gone and we're going to talk about that.
But I will cut it out. I can just cut it
And then I'm
out.
going to put a link up.
Put a link up. He's going to listen to My Throne song.
It's the greatest Throne song ever recorded.
Actually, come to think of that, I'm actually going to try and upload the podcast onto other streaming platforms. going to create a YouTube channel because a few people said to me they can't listen to the podcast, don't have a SoundCloud app. But if you don't know how to download an app these days,
You deserve it locked up.
because everybody knows how to use a
Or
phone.
get your phone shoved up your.
No, but it's getting this time of year, Adrian, right? And I've started to see it filtering through.
What's that?
A cough's going to sound deadly good. Coronavirus.
Can you get closer to the mic and cough?
No. And the people and there's actually one in Tomlinmore, CrossFit.
Oh
And
yes.
a very, very good friend of mine's into CrossFit, and
Do you know who else did the CrossFit? Darrow Hagan.
Darrell Hagan.
He
That's
tags
an hour-
everybody.
he tags
Tags
everybody.
everybody at CrossFit.
Yeah.
Work out of the day.
He sings.
Oh,
He doesn't do any cross, just sings.
I just think, yeah.
Aye. That's the punishment.
He's been put out
Aye,
every
that's,
week.
that's their punishment for somebody who doesn't lift 6,000 dumbbells in a minute. They have to listen to him sing.
Actually worships the
But
Russians.
so there's nothing I hate more, right? And if you're into fitness and all, fair play to you,
Go on.
right? Now I would love to be one of these people that can get up in the morning and go for a run or eat really well and all, but I can't. Tried, I can't.
I could do it for about 20 minutes. That's what I do.
Right.
I start out
But
in the
it's
morning,
not as bad,
nice
right?
healthy breakfast, and then
And
I
have-
can Red Bull.
I had people in my Snapchat, right? And they forget, right, that they had Snapchat over the weekend,
Oh what?
right?
Yeah.
So they're putting up pictures of McDonald's or maybe 600,000 litres of gin, and then Monday morning they're putting up photographs of a shake going,
Kale and spinach smoothie.
back at it. You're not like, you're just,
You just cleansing yourself for the weekend.
aye, and then come Friday again, you're wrapped around a kebab.
Hashtag off it.
Hashtag.
Hashtag
Don't
cheat
get me
day.
started. That drives me insane. People who drink and then the next morning go,
Never again.
never again.
Never
That's
again.
me. Off it.
Off it now.
Teetotal.
But 4 hours later, pint. I give pint.
Pint. We go again.
Yes, as if like it's some inspiration. Oh, we go again.
We go again. As if it's some sort of achievement. I just think if you want to drink, right? And if you're down, I don't want to hear about it.
Die in peace.
I get deadly bad. Overs now. I never used to. See now, I suffer deadly bad. So much so that I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Not because I've done anything. Well, I probably have done. I probably have done something embarrassing, but I just can't look at myself because I look at myself and I go, "What the were you at last night?"
Do you ever think hot pants on at the time? Maybe you're looking
No,
at
no. It's Sunday evening when I'm eating my Chinese or something.
That's okay. Nice.
That's how I like to unwind. You know, bit of Darrow Hagan in the background. The crooner from Clonoo. But yeah, somebody I was talking to the guy during the week and he said to me, "How were you living in Ireland?" I couldn't believe it. 26 years.
26 years now.
26 years. Well, it'll be 26 years in June.
And you're still tanned.
Do you remember us coming home? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember a thing. I thought you. I'm only 28.
Fair enough.
When you come.
I remember flying. I don't remember much of the Middle East apart from being warm, and every couple of hours, hello, what prayer time. It's been great. I haven't said a prayer. I haven't said a prayer since I was 5.
26 years.
But I remember. I remember some of the flight, but I remember flying over Ireland, and like you have to remember, I came from a land of sand, camels, and tea towels in their head. We landed on all this green shit.
Into the rain.
It was actually a heat wave. I'll never forget it. Actually, a heat wave in Ireland in June '95. Older listeners might remember it. But so we get off.
Older listeners.
We get
There's
off.
about 7 people listening.
Aye,
I
but
can't even name them.
you know, my older brother listened to it. He's older.
Oh right, okay.
He might remember hopefully. So we get off the plane, right? I remember getting on the plane and went, I think it was my auntie. She lifted us, and I was Baltic, and people were running about in shorts, t-shirt, stuff, and vests because it was a heat wave, right? But it was, I was coming from a 50-degree heat till an 18-degree heat with a gently breeze. I used to stand beside the road barbecuing, cooking eggs in her bonnet. You know, I ain't coming from that sort of heat. And I remember our first stop was my granny's in Blackwater, and people sort of not lined the streets, but like, what's wrong with these people? How long is it since they've washed? And why is their man none? Because my mom when she came here, she wore the whole outfit. Fuck it, fuck it, like. You know, but you wouldn't have seen anybody with. You might have seen somebody with a sunburn, maybe,
or somebody with sleeves down, though.
Or tan from the elbow down. You would have seen, and like we were proper brown, like not like I know I'm sort of faded. I'm like an old mahogany door now, you know, faded, battered by all these big 100 storms we've had in the past months. But I remember. But the only thing I can't remember is that we have an accent. I would love that we would have had an accent. I can't remember. Because I think I've always sounded like this. I can't remember. I don't know.
I don't ask me.
But you know what one nickname I got in school? Well, it wasn't really a nickname, but somebody had come home to their parents and goes, "There's a wee brown boy." In our class. To this day, some people still call me brown boy. Not that it's brown boy. But yeah, but
the only thing I can remember was I must have been what, P5 or P4 maybe. Non-uniform day and you go out to play football. And then this big brown fella running about in a canoe jersey.
Some footballer back
roasting everybody.
I was some footballer back then.
I think you peaked too soon, but I was like, oh look at him. Oh look at what did you step over? What? Who's canoe? Who's he? No clue.
And then 5 years later getting torped out of the fort.
Class.
After a bottle of Big Beastie.
Still trying to wear your canoe jersey? That's just
Actually, what it is here, right? A canoe jersey was my favourite jersey because I had Sega as a sponsor, right?
Oh, wow.
We went on the school trip to the primary school. You were on that school trip.
To Swinburne.
Right. The Bam Bridge or somewhere was it? Sure, I got my clothes though that day.
Right. That's where you found your pink hat.
So, remember that? So, I remember, I had to get taken to the, my ma had bought my a Kickers tracksuit, right? Kickers was the thing back then, right? So I had this Kickers tracksuit, Keanu jersey, with Keanu 25 at the back, the dog's balls, and next thing...
Where'd you get the dog's balls?
The dog's ball shop.
You cut them off your dog.
Just played the cat's tail shop, but
makes no sense.
That doesn't at all. But I remember, right, had my fun in the swimming pool. Anyway,
you had your what?
Had my fun in the swimming pool.
Right, that's
splishing and splashing.
Sounds weird.
And
now as a grown man, like
it does sound very weird. I still have my fun in the swimming pool as a grown man. I actually have another story about Dungan swimming pool where the boy in the sauna got a wee bit too close to me. Anyway, but still seeing a psychologist about that. But
same Muslim.
What was he saying there? Before I've digressed. So had my fun. Came out, opened the locker, bag gone. Searched every locker on the place, couldn't find it. Obviously stolen. So they marched me to the lost and found, and all I could find were these green Liverpool shorts. And like I wasn't as rotund back then as I am now, you know. Sure to say I'm carrying a bit of timber from them. I've went from 2D to 40, but so I was wearing these green Liverpool shorts. And this, I'll never forget it, by orange and yellow fleece. I could hardly get it zipped up, right? And the sleeves came down about 3/4 of the way, right? I remember pulling back up into Blackwater St. George's School there, and obviously my mom come to lift me and he lands on this bus. Barefoot. Right? I looked like I just climbed out of a truck box. I used to have to put pound coins in my head, going, right?
Not good in.
Right? The only thing was missing was a Lisa's Hen Party Blackpool 2002 t-shirt. Right? But lands off, right? And Ma was like, oh, and she was real, you know, sorry for man, traumatic experience until I got home.
Shake it.
How did you lose that? How did you lose that? What do you expect? How did you lose that? It wasn't my fault. I lost it.
Oh, Christ.
What? So there you go. Aye, but so yeah, that's why I wish I still had that County jersey. County's probably my favourite, one of my favourite players ever.
I'll get you one for Christmas, probably.
Can you do that?
Maybe.
Hey. Horrible.
That's the kid.
But
What about the man in the sauna that got too close to you?
aye.
What's
So
wrong with him?
it must have been in Greenville Thursday night because it was a Friday. Dan, as usual, going in the tack, and I says, you know what? I'll go to the sauna. So out of tack, done again some pool. Into the sauna. I had for a bit of a swim before. But see, I'm safe in the swimming pool. Shite float. so when I'm into the old sauna, I'm sitting usual, the usual small talk. Well, how's it going? Not too bad. Oh, nice day today. Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, torn the way, dead on.
First that's in the evening.
But that's deadly innocent, like back when we were young, we were more innocent than they are now. Like, you wouldn't have thought anything. So I was sitting.
You knew nothing about pedophiles.
No. And like I used to back then I had a poster of Jimmy Savile in my bedroom. This was before the whole Me Too thing came out. Anyway, so I think he's still have that poster somewhere. Anyway,
He's above the bed, huh?
him and Stig. So back to the story. So I'm sitting in the sauna, and the boy goes to me, the steam room, sorry. And you can hardly see the steam everywhere. And he goes, do you think it's warm in here? He says, fuck, don't you be roasting. What do you mean about you sitting beside you? His eye won't turn away. Next thing, alarm ring, it probably lasted about a second, but it felt like about 6 minutes before I actually done something. He was like, what the fuck? So I just sort of stood up and was like, just looked at him and gave him a bit of a angry face.
That comes across the microphone there.
Aye, well, just imagine me with angry face.
Looks like he's trying to shade.
Aye, yeah. I don't know why I was wind or a burp, So, right. I left, thought nothing of it, and then landed home. And parents have so you're a parent. Apparently they have a sixth sense if there's something wrong with their child. So he's home, lying up in the house. God knows what I was doing. And my mum goes, "What happened to you today?" Nothing. I'm trying to think back what the hell I'd done. Something happened to you today. So I told her the whole spiel anyway. And then, long story short, something in the hand, but...
What did he look like? What was he wearing? Nothing. How tell him when I come in, but he's left. He's wearing nothing.
But I actually think there actually was an investigation on that. I'm going to think there was an investigation on that actually by was caught. But I'll take it as a compliment, to be honest.
Last time somebody was interested in you.
Because I think I was about 17, 18, like that. I was quite a hurry. I wouldn't.
Look like a small gorilla has wandered into the steam room.
It looks like I fell into a pot of glue and rolled through Harvey's furniture shop to the carpet section, And
some massive hair coming at you.
The human Sasquatch. So like. I know what he was in there, but he should have been jailed for his taste in men for a start. Never mind that they're underage. I'm not saying that. But back then, I haven't aged well, right? So I made the conscious decision to lock down someone when I was about 19 in my prime, knowing that because I look exactly. I'm 30, right? You look at me when I was 19. Look at me now. I look exactly the same, right? So when I'm 40, I'm gonna look 60. You know that Facebook, you know that Snapchat app that makes you look old? I'm gonna look exactly like that in 10 years. So I had to lock somebody down early.
It didn't actually transform you into anything because you'd be dead.
True.
But it's like, what I found interesting with this podcast was listening to it, and then I seen the picture that you put up of you at Muscle Beach. I was like, that must have been. Never had to, he was like 15 or something. That's only like 5 years ago.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that was my photograph after I got in the 11 plus. I just photoshopped myself on the Muscle Beach.
Got a muscle chain on you.
It's actually the washing bay. I just put the sign on.
Little dog fresh.
Aye, but Photoshop skills are not to be desired. Do you mind now? Do you mind now stag do? Do you mind now stag? Do you mind now the way I'm 50 stag do all the?
Oh, Snapchat them.
Unbelievable. We're actually people are going to go. What? I want to see these photographs, but yeah, we actually we can't.
We can't put them up.
We can't.
There's a lot of people involved
Yes.
that are.
I actually was the brunt of most of it, which I don't know why. It was 50 nearly stag do.
Access because Finley nearly fell asleep.
Yeah, he slept the
slept
whole
all the way
day.
through the
Alright. Finley came back from a stag do refreshed.
Ready to go again.
Exactly. What fuck was he? Was that in Cardiff? Cardiff some spot. Mind them breakfast we got. Mind the Sunday morning.
O'Neill's in Cardiff, like a breakfast bop.
And in true grown lad style.
Yes, that was lovely.
You ordered the first one.
Order that one. Get to see it again. Go ahead.
Order an A2.
It was a relish. It was a relish that you liked the
It
best.
was a relish, aye. Hard to beat a relish, you know. You ever have that
You're really relishing it.
you ever have that Ballymaho?
Ballymaloe.
Ballymaloe, what's it called?
Ballymaloe relish.
English.
That's what it was in Cardiff.
That isn't English is my first language, so forgive me.
What's that in Arabic?
But we actually started talking about people in fitness.
They were talking about too fucking bad.
Aye, relish. But I imagine this podcast will be significantly longer than the first one.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Long was the first? Well, you cut the first one off very, very quick. You're in like mid sentence and he goes, "Okay, bye. Thank you, bye."
Aye. I was very nervous doing it. I'm not gonna lie.
Or something, did he?
No. The TV license man came around. Had a hide.
TV.
Do you watch that old BBC? Do you? No, don't watch it. No.
No, just Al Jazeera TV.
Al Jazeera, aye. Yeah. Reruns of Mohammed Mouse. Mohammed Mouse. Actually, come to think about it, right? I actually know why I'm a wee bit not well in the head, right? I had a very sheltered childhood because we had no Disney in the Middle East.
Right.
We had no Coca-Cola in the Middle East.
Right.
So like we were deprived of a lot of things.
What? Fucking Scooby-Doo and Coke?
I think Coca-Cola's my favourite drink, like. That's how you, right? But anyway.
Donald Duck, right?
But hey, but I remember pre 2001, right? Pre September 11th, 2001, should I say?
Yes.
Being Muslim and from the Middle East was
Nearly anonymous.
like cool. Like you know what I mean? It was cool. It's like, oh my god, you're from there, right? See now.
I didn't know what a Muslim was before 2001.
I still don't know what a Muslim is. Right, but you see now. See after that, people went from going, oh my god, you're a Muslim. That's so cool. To, oh my god, you're a Muslim. Run. You know. It's definitely changed. Like I worked part time in a place, and I got asked the best question I've ever been asked. Fantastic question. And I thought why he was bringing me up, but he was dead serious. Like this is how uneducated some people are, right?
Yes.
So he goes to me because I had joined, and he couldn't quite figure out what the hell I was. He couldn't figure out whether I was Protestant
or
Catholic.
Gorilla, or
Because one minute I was talking about GA, next minute I was talking about something else, and made him think I was Protestant. Next thing he went, what religion are you? And he says, I'm a Muslim. Aye. But are you Catholic or Protestant? And I said, I'm Muslim. Like, aye, but are you a Catholic Muslim or a Protestant Muslim? I went, I'm a Jewish Muslim. Oh, right. I goes, I don't eat bacon or pork, though I do enjoy a wee cocktail sausage when I comes to dinner.
No sense. That's what I don't understand. No pork, just cocktail sausage.
I know, but you have to sort of do things. Like I used to do Ramadan. Remember I used to do Ramadan? Don't do it now.
No, I never did Ramadan.
I only do Ramadan in the winter months when the sun, because it's you don't eat or drink from sunrise to the sunset.
That's about 20 minutes here.
So I leave it. Whenever Ramadan's in December again, I'll do it because you only have to starve yourself for about 5-6 hours, whereas in summertime it's a good 13-14 hour stretch and not happening.
You day?
I won't day.
Can you drink fluids though?
No.
No
You
fluids?
can't, no.
No water?
No, and you can teach yourself, like you can put water in your mouth to rinse it. So, but you have to take a drink nearly, because it's so, you know yourself.
Yeah, the football drink.
So you have to,
The ball now.
you you have to drink facing the ground so the gravity doesn't push it down your throat. You go,
just squashing all the water in your face.
but I haven't done Ramadan this lifetime, even though I could do about 8 months of it.
Aye, solid. Longest Ramadan ever.
Did you watch UFC last night?
Did not know.
Not I.
Seen the last 30 seconds of the fight though. Cut the shit in.
Did you see you girl? I didn't really up in the UFC. I'd just be a McGregor bandwagoner. But
I do in the walk every time he starts fighting. Swinging the arms.
Tricolour painted on my forehead and all.
Tricolour's not green, brown, and gold. What's he doing?
A dirty one is. But did you see your girl, Joanna Jurdic, whatever you call her? Did you see the head in her?
No. Did you get hiding, did you?
I got a trimming, but her head, like, she's a good enough looking doll, right? But Google her there, do you see? Her head is like, do you remember them blow up aliens used to get? The head goes up sort of like, like an oval.
Like her.
Google Joanna Jurdic there.
Can you spell that?
Just if you start typing it in Google, it should hopefully help me along here.
Is it a J or a G?
J. Joanna Jurdic. I don't even know what my phone is. What's my mother? But what do you see? Right? She got an awful hiding. She must got awful hiding. And then you had Israel Adesanya, the real style bender, the last style bender. He won last night too.
Really?
Against your boy Yoel Romero, who sounds like Bane. You want to run? That's not like Bane at all.
Being that more.
That's more like That's more like an angry David Attenborough. But he does sound like Bane.
An angry David Attenborough. When did you ever hear an angry David Attenborough? What whispers?
And the lion. And the lion. Never hear it.
That sounds nothing like the voice you just did. Oh.
And the lion. That's all I can say in a David Attenborough voice. And this concludes this week's version of Impressions.
This is not working. There's no. What's the Wi-Fi in here?
I haven't even a clue. I don't live here anymore.
This is just a rented house.
Yeah, that's how big this podcast is. I just went and rent a house to record it. Yeah.
It's not coming up. It's not working. I don't know. I think you're going to be bothering it.
But her head's on, but you wouldn't even recognise her. Same as trimming, kind of similar to Deontay Wilder. He gets some trimming.
Did you see the whole conspiracy theories about it?
What?
That Fury had his like fist in the wrist part of the glove and stuff. Like floppy dog.
Which would make it easier. Like, which would make, like, I would rather get hit with a floppy glove than a glove inside a fist.
A glove inside a fist inside a glove.
Aye.
But that's like
the best punch I ever got, right? The best punch I ever got hit was by a girl outside Magaliers. And
they're on Saturday.
No.
Oh.
Years ago, I was a young cub then, young, and so she was a sturdy girl, should we say?
Right.
But she was on top of this lad, cutting the type out of him with a stiletto, like his arm looked like a sieve, right? Blood running out of him everywhere. So I went over, being the lover, not a fighter that I am, and I says,
"Oh, out there! Get the fuck out!
Excuse me, miss." I don't know, kind of busy here, but if you could just maybe get off this meal, please.
This young gentleman.
This young gentleman, please. And she got up, right? And I was like, "This is work."
Thank you.
3. She just goes, whop, on the chin, like a deck chair. Side Magaliers, mate. I remember going like,
folding.
What's going on here? Do you ever see like when a calf's born and they can't get up?
Legs going everywhere.
That part of the road, that stretch out outside Magaliers never is flat. I was rolling about it. But I tell you, long ago was Big Macs was still open late at night, and I went down and got a feed out of Big Macs. That's a disgrace.
That's lit, isn't it?
It's a disgrace that closed. Absolute disgrace.
But that's the power of the what do you call them? People that live nearby. Neighbours, not neighbours.
Residents.
Residents is the word. Yeah, that's the power of the residents.
They always be deadly. Like actually, I heard the reason Big Macs means a lot to me, right? Is I was actually standing Big Macs when I heard Michael Jackson died.
That was another man that went from black to white. Like yourself.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't follow his route of sleeping beside
You'd have to find Macaulay Culkin though.
Talala Everland. Don't think it would sell well in Derry West.
Palala Everland?
Talala Everland. Neverland.
Makes sense.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know either.
Maybe you wrap this up.
Aye.
So what do?
Talking shit for long enough.
Right.
Nothing else to talk about.
I have plenty to talk about. But before we finish, I just want to say thank you for the support and all the listens. I can't believe I had 1,000 listens on my podcast.
1,000?
1,000.
Who wouldn't? I only listen to.
Well, I would say I listened to 900 times. My mom's listened to about 60. Disgusted with my language.
I listened to it once. I apologise for cursing. I know about 1,000 words, and fuck's my favourite by far.
I hope it didn't.
Apologise.
So yeah. So thank you again for listening, and I hope you enjoy this podcast. And there'll be another one out in a week or two time, so that I can get this man free. I've also had a lot of requests from people who want to be on the podcast, and if you do want to be on the podcast,
send nudes.
Not to me. Send them to, I don't know.
What's the address this list?
Cully Baggy. Send them to Magella, mother of 6 children. 7 different men.
And her Marilyn Monroe's off there.
Drives a Fiat 500 with fairy dice.
Eyelashes in the front.
Antlers still on from Christmas. When would I have the time to come off? Dancing nice on. Love Hymns on. When would I have the time? One child seat in the living room. No, a child being sick in the oven. Me with chicken dippers on there. That probably happens. Anyway, thank you again for listening. I'm going to wrap this podcast up.
We will accept sponsorship if anybody wants to sponsor us.
Yes, this podcast is actually sponsored by
Bushy Beaver for all your Bushy Beaver beard oil needs.
Bushy Beard Oil needs. I wouldn't be fond of a Bushy Beaver now.
Well,
anyway, right.
Right. On that notion, I wasn't that fussy growing up, but it's now.
Right. One love, peace out, keep it real, and
Up the way.
hope you join us again soon.
Up my reserves.
Oh, before I go, I just want to thank Niall Bowen. For me who doesn't know Niall Bowen, he is an unbelievable CDM in pro clubs on FIFA and a great sniper in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Kevin Lynch for lending us the microphone so we could do this dual podcast.
You'll now find it on eBay.
You'll now find it on eBay. Or tell you what, for £1 a ticket.
like, share, follow this page and tag
Dara O'Hagan.
If you find Darrell Hagan official Darrell Hagan on Facebook, pollute him with bad manners, please.
Yes. Right. Peace out. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye.
Up my reserves.
Bye 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 bye.